It's full greenery here. So basically you are entering one the small village, and superb road, man, superb road. Road is very good, no complaints. Such roads in such weather, and that slow cold breeze, I feel like riding every single day. I don't know how the audio is coming because I put it near the chin mount, like chin curtain, I would say. And as I'm using it for the first time in this helmet, and that too wireless, it's one of the best setup, man, for motovlogging. First I thought of going for the Osmo XN5, but then I saw 360. So for now I'm putting it on my like mount, like the Osmo mount for the bike, and I'm using it. While returning, let me put it in my helmet. Let's see how it looks. Keeping one thing in mind, because this is 360, so editing is a little bit, yeah, time consuming, I would say. Like it's a bit headache because, but the good part is it is recording every single bit, so I no need to turn my head here and there. Whereas in the standard Xn cameras, like the field of view is limited in just one way. You cannot show if anything is happening in the left, right, back side. So that's why if you see most of the motovloggers, they are putting it, they are using two Xn cams, one on the helmet, and second just for the, what I'll say, B-roll, A-roll kind of camera. They are putting it in the mount, handlebar mount. Some put 360 degrees, some put this one. So first I thought of going for the Insta 360, but I went for this setup specific because I had the DJI mic minis, and no need to pair the mics every single time. Once you open, it automatically pairs seamlessly, and it switches on and off with the mic only. If I press the record button, within seconds the mic connects. You can start talking, you can show whatever you want to show, and vice versa. You can use your mic to even start the camera. Like suppose I kept the mount on my bike, I am little bit 10 meter away, I can just use my mic to switch on the camera and start recording. How cool is it? But that was not possible with Insta 360. I think every time you have to pair it and start recording. But Insta also released their Insta Mic Air, which connects to their Insta devices. One good thing in Insta is like it is partnered with Leica. They get some of the Leica filters, which looks very good if you ask me. And their editing setup is also quite advanced compared to this DJI Osmo. And anyhow, DJI Osmo is slowly going to release everything, that's for sure. because whatever editing they have given is it's very basic and it's very simple to use. Like there is no rocket science in it. You put the flip, and once the clip is edited on the timeline, you start editing. Small things which Insta I have seen the videos, it's good because once you move the like mouse, like hover the mouse on the video's orientation will automatically capture in that, and it will stay like that. But in DJ you have to put what you say markers. And that's okay. But if you are editing it on the phone, you can just move the phone along the, and it will edit the video just like that. Soon, because anyhow DJI products are very good, like if you see the drones and all that. So slowly they are improving. Hope this editing also they will improve. They will put more advanced features. Which is required because once they put those things, then it will be at par like other editing softwares. And this is the first 360 with almost 1 inch sensor. The sensor size is very bigger than the Insta 360. So at night they both perform, I can say to the eyes it looks similar, but DJI has the little bit bigger pixel size, I think 2.4, so that captures more light compared to Insta. And at the end of the day, whatever mode you are recording, whatever gears you are using, everything depends on the editing. Rameswaram, wow. While coming, let's have some tea here. Okay, there is a railway track, and this is the underpass. The road is very bad here, because you can see, but for this bike it's a gem. Like suspense is very good, hardly feel anything. So there it is, the Linga temple. They are having a picnic. Wow, I love this green, man. This rice cultivated lands, it looks very good during summers. So we reached the place, that's the Linga temple, and this is the water is flowing from there to right. Crazy. So that's the Linga Swami temple, and there is a very peaceful, man, very peaceful. I love village areas. See, full greenery and greenery. Like, you will never feel unhappy at this place. Every time happy. Like, there is a magic here. Take some amazing photos of the bike, and then we'll go to that water thing. So currently I tied up to my helmet. Let's see how the view it is. This motovlogging I am doing for the first time on the helmet. This was very peaceful, man. If you ask me, I don't feel that much weight, same as GoPro. So let's go. Let's do motovlogging in this, and we'll see the clip, how it is. Hope it is steady. The small waterfall, it's very peaceful, man. You can just go and sit down there. Let's see how is the recording in such area. Like, I kept it in my helmet. I'm moving here and there also, as usual. But let's see how it is. So I can say, like, I'm still learning to use the 360, any 360 degree camera, because this is my first time. The issue is, after a certain there is a stitching angle between the two lenses, and it converges after certain, I will say, after certain meter. Because after certain meter it will converge it and it will try to merge. You won't feel like that stitching kind of. But if you keep it something near, like I used to keep it here, so you can see this mirror might be sometimes cutting off and all that. That's because of that thing only. So I'm recording it in 8K 30 ultra wide and full 360 mode, no selfie mode, nothing. But let's see if it is good. We can use it for even motovlogging also. Comment down below how is the the setup, like which setup you like the most, helmet one or the as usual. Yeah, another one is the POV mode. I mean that GTA mode. Someday I will do it for sure. Today I forgot that extended port. I should have bought. Then I can think of putting it somewhere in the like 1 meter, 2 meter backside or here and do a POV mode. It would be very crazy. So the trick about this 360 degree camera is, like, if the camera is here, so you can change the angle from here only. Like, even if you zoom out, it tries to zoom out from this place only, not from here or anywhere. That's not an issue, but that's the trick, like how most of the 360 degree camera works. So I'm learning, still learning. and you just saw there is a humps, very smooth. I don't feel at all also. That's the beauty of the suspension. Recently I saw there are some music in that DJI app also, which maybe I can try, maybe for the small reels. I don't know whether that is like copyright free music or that I have to see. Insta360, it had something called AI editing. So what it basically does is it will try to give the 360 video, it will try to edit by itself, whichever it feels like he should do it. And I've seen some videos like from some YouTubers. It is doing a great job, because some of the angles which we cannot do, it does is better. I mean, he had kept the 360 degree camera in a POV mode at the back side. So it's not that easy, because you have to put keyframe and do it. But it can be done. It's not a very tough job. Let's go highway. No, every single bunker, like petrol outlet, they are putting ethanol. They are saying 20%, it can be more, we don't know, man. Even XP95 or the XP100 or the 95 Roan, which used to be 5% ethanol and the rest is the pure. In that also they are started adding. And the worst part is prices have not decreased. That is one worst thing. Once they are, prices should decrease, right? Like what Brazil has done, even they have E20, E85, E100, and they have made sure that even E10 fuel is there, because not everything is compatible to your bike, right? You cannot randomly just put like this bike clearly stated XP95 or 95 Roan, but in India I used to put sometimes XP95, sometimes normal fuel only. See, I didn't have this knowledge about, okay, they are adding this E20 and this is very harmful. But when I purchased my R15, it was E20 compliant. So anything that is being manufactured after 2023, everything is E20 compliant, so no issues. But still issue is there, because government is planning E27, E30, it might go more also. That's the thing. But we have to be careful. We make sure. So after that news only, now I'm just putting either power, speed, or XP95, XP100. XP100 is pure, like it's almost 160 rupees. Crazy prices, right? But you have to forget about those things, because when you have to maintain such machines, it's common to have such